When Daniel moved into the old countryside house, he thought the worst thing he'd have to deal with was the silence. The house had been empty for nearly 15 years. Dust covered every corner, and the wooden floors groaned with every step, as if the house was breathing beneath him. The realtor had mentioned the basement only once, briefly, and with an unusual hesitation. "There's an extra storage space downstairs," she had said, avoiding eye contact. Daniel hadn't thought much of it at the time. The first night was quiet, too quiet. Around 2:13 a.m., Daniel woke up to a faint metallic sound. It echoed softly through the hallway, like something dragging across concrete. He sat up in bed, holding his breath. The sound stopped. He convinced himself it was just the pipes adjusting to the cold night air. But the next night, it happened again, this time louder. A slow, deliberate scrape, followed by a soft thud. The basement. Daniel grabbed a flashlight and walked toward the kitchen where the basement door stood. It was old and slightly crooked, with deep scratch marks near the handle. Marks he didn't remember seeing before. His heart pounded as he twisted the knob. The air that escaped was cold and smelled like damp earth. The stairs creaked under his weight as he descended. The beam of his flashlight cut through the darkness, revealing stone walls and old shelves covered in cobwebs. Nothing unusual, except at the far end. There was another door, a small wooden door built into the concrete wall. It looked newer than everything else. Cleaner, almost untouched by time. Daniel felt a strange pull toward it. As he stepped closer, the temperature dropped sharply. His breath became visible in the beam of light, and then he noticed something that made his blood run cold. The scratches, fresh scratch marks, on the inside of the small door. Before he could step back, something slammed against it from the other side. The entire basement shook. Daniel stumbled, dropping his flashlight. The light flickered wildly across the walls. A whisper filled the air. "Let me out." It wasn't loud. It wasn't a scream. It was soft, desperate, and it sounded exactly like his own voice. Daniel's heart stopped for a moment. He slowly picked up the flashlight and aimed it at the door again. Silence. He turned around to run up the stairs, but the basement stairs were gone. In their place stood the same small wooden door. The whisper returned, closer this time. "You opened it?" The flashlight died, and in the darkness, Daniel realized the most terrifying truth of all. The house was never empty. It was waiting, and now it wasn't alone anymore.